This is the story of Rarg, a world of peace and tranquility. A world so perfect that the sun never rose until it was absolutely sure everybody was awake. Their vast library was filled with books documenting the revelations of generations. For they discovered simply for the sake of discovery. So everybody was happy, from the Rargian senator himself to the little birds who flew around his building.
Thank you. Another discovery? Oh, wonderful. Yes.
And the senator of Rarg was never happier than when he was discovering new forms of happiness. Every day, discoveries were made. Some were large and some were tiny. And some... And some discoveries had to be seen to be believed.
Yes, it's...
Good!
It's just that I'm on the verge of...
And you're about to make a discovery! Oh, this couldn't be better! Young students, science trip. Can they watch? Yes? No? Yes? Yes? Yes?
Yes?
In! Mustache, back soon.
Well, I'll try not to get too technical. As you can see...
He went on to tell them how for the past 30 years he'd been placing information-sucking electrodes around Rarg. Some embedded in the planet's crust, others ready to suck information from the vast Rargian library, and even more pointing out towards infinity, with all the leads converging in his room.
And why? Because when I flick this switch, we will see on my screen the answer to the biggest question of all. Where exactly are we anyway?
Flick the switch.
Ladies and gentlemen, meet Edwin Boggs.
I think it's reasonable to assume that we're inside his head. That we're a dream.
What?
We're just a dream.
We don't really exist at all? This could make me famous.
His alarm clock's about to go off.
What?
His alarm clock's about to go off.
Write a note to the senator.
Now, is that a discovery? Or is it a problem?
Oh, thank you. Another discovery? Oh, wonderful. Shall I open it now? No, I'll wait. No, I can't wait. I'll open it now.
The whole population panicked. The first meeting for 8,000 years was called by the Rargian Senate.
The end is here. Why fight the march of time and the doom that will soon embrace us all? There's no way out. Ever, ever, ever.
Gentlemen! I have got the answer. Please excuse the contraption, but I'm afraid I can't walk yet. We must ransack the knowledge contained in the great library and use it to construct my means of salvation.
Salvation?
A gateway, gentlemen.
A gateway?
We will construct a gateway that will lead us through from dream into reality.
Reality? But we'll be too late. Don't you see? The 5 minutes on his alarm clock leaves us with little more than 2 weeks of Rargian time.
Gentlemen, we can do it!
I just work.
The whole population rallied too in the construction of the gateway. Last, it was finished. And so, 4 specially soundproof Rargians prepared to make the journey into reality. And so, Edwin Barnes began the journey into his own dream. Back in Rarg, everyone waited for Edwin. And waited. And waited. And waited. one dared to make the slightest sound as Edwin was carried through Rarg. Edwin was placed in a specially constructed, soundproofed room. But then, something happened that no Rargian could have foreseen. Edwin slowly began to dream of pink flamingos. 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 The senator of Rarg thought that this was the best discovery of all.